Hello, my name is David Graham, certified instructor at the Marriott Golf Academy in Orlando, Florida. With our golf school students, what I see over and over again when students are trying to make swing changes is the student tries to cram so many ideas and thoughts into one golf swing, and it's really hard to do any one thing well. So my advice to you is to build success upon success and break your swing down into small chunks and work on it that way. My analogy or my thought to you is to practice like a juggler. So when you're first learning to juggle, the first thing you do is you pick up 3 balls and then put 2 of them down. And you have 1 ball, and you just simply get used to taking 1 ball and throwing it back and forth where it's comfortable and you can catch it without any problem. Once you master that, then you add the 2nd ball, and then you practice throwing 2 balls back and forth until that's comfortable. And only then, when that's comfortable, do we add the 3rd and final ball where you do all 3 together. And that's what I want you to think of when you're practicing your golf swing. Pick one idea, work on it for a little bit. Don't try to multitask and do a bunch of different things like trying to practice 3 balls and then failing right off the bat. Pick one thing, get comfortable with it, master that for a little bit, and then add the 2nd idea. So now we have the thought of breaking our swing down into manageable parts, just like when we juggled, we did 1 ball, then added 2, and then finally added the 3. So how we deal with that in our golf is instead of trying to do 10 things when we're practicing, all right, and probably not doing one of those 10 things well, let's focus on one thing and making sure by monitoring and being real present and having a clear mind that we're doing that correctly. So if I were going to work on my pivot here, I would want to make a few very slow practice swings, check, make sure that I'm just focusing on my pivot, that I'm doing that correctly. Once I have the right feel, then I go ahead and try to execute that feel with the golf ball. And all I'm trying to do, I'm not worried so much about the ball flight and everything, I'm just trying to say to myself, did I make that correct pivot? And then when I'm sure that I've done that maybe 10 times in a row, then like juggling, adding the 2nd ball, then I'm ready to move on and add the next thought in my practice. But compartmentalize and move through these things in a sequence instead of just trying to do everything at one time. So working on your swing in small bits, one goal at a time, building success upon success will really accelerate your learning. Stay tuned to golfweek.com for more tips from the Marriott Golf Academy.